Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Marky Marks Tarot. Mm, 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 mm. And all this time, all this time. Happy. Good. Got my shit back. Mm. Oh. What did they say? Oh, yeah, obviously. That's why that's fucking bullshit. That's crazy. Oh well. Such is life. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Becca. Hey, Milk Tea. Pizza was good. I had a great time with my nephew. We had a lot of fun. We had a good laugh. My team won. Our team won. So all good. Everything is good. I had a good Saturday night. Where's your pizza? I still got some left in the fridge. I got 2 slices left, and I got 2 potato wedges left. So you're more than welcome to have them. I'll even give you a drink too. Yeah, it was good, Milk Tea. It was nice. I love hanging out with my nephews. We have a great time. Sure, you can have. I have cheese pizza and I have bacon and sausage pizza. That's your choice, either or. So yeah, my nephew likes cheese pizza. I like sausage and bacon. So he actually had a slice of mine, but he don't eat too much of that. He likes cheese pizza. He's got braces, so the stuff gets stuck in his teeth. So he'd rather eat just cheese pizza. But he ate a slice of mine. I had some chicken wings too. I had a little bit of chicken wings. Oh, really? Well, hey, I used to eat chicken wings plain all the time, and now I eat chicken wings with but like I eat it with ranch dip. That's sad. Sorry to hear that. The best thing for anxiety, to be honest, is I tell people all the time is to you have to manipulate your mind. And I know people say, Mark, you make it sound so easy, but it really is. I just don't I have this thing where I just don't like when people give up on themselves. When I hear it in the person's voice or I hear people giving up, I don't like that. Like it makes me mad because like I don't know, I just have a different mentality than most people, I guess. But I don't like when people give up or people like say they have anxiety. Like anxiety comes from your thoughts. It comes from you. It comes from what's on your mind. So the only way you're gonna get rid of it is get rid of the things that give you anxiety. And once you do that, you're free. But you have to manipulate your mind to believe that. Once you get to that point, you're unstoppable. Trust me, it is. Sometimes I surprise myself. I'll be honest. Sometimes like, I don't know how I keep it together. I really don't. Because I get provoked so much to snap or to have anxiety, but I it goes away because I start to think of all the great things I have in my life. Medication is the worst thing you can do. And yes, it does take a lot of practice, Milk Tea. You're absolutely right. But practice makes perfect, right? You know? And she don't need no medication. That's bullshit. Medication is just no. There's no such thing to me as taking medication for anything unless you need it for like pain and things like that. But that's the only time I take a pill is when I'm in serious pain, right? Needing a leave or a Tylenol or something. But no, meds is not a good thing to do because you're fucking up your body. Yeah, exactly, Milk Tea. Yeah. Right, and that's the thing. Even if you talk to yourself and let it all out in your own room, just let it all out. Talk to yourself. You're like, I can't believe this mother. I can't believe this. I do it to myself all the time. See, the reason why people like myself and others who are nice people and good people. See, the devil don't want that. The devil doesn't like the fact that you are in control of your life. He wants to make sure you go out of control, spiral out of control, and go to him. And that's cool. People vent to me every day. You know how many people come in this chat room over the past 4 years and vent to me? It don't make no difference. I don't mind. As long as you're not like annoying the shit out of me or annoying the shit out of everybody else or interrupting my readings or something. And we're okay. Like right now, I'm not reading for anybody. So I don't mind if people come in here and talk to me. I'm a good listener and I like to give advice because I've been through the things that maybe you have. And if I haven't, I would like to hear your experiences of what you've been through so I don't go through the same shit myself. So we all can learn from each other by venting to each other. But the main thing is when you get provoked by somebody or if people are trying to get your attention in a negative way, you just gotta you honestly have to take a step back and say, is this really worth my energy to talk to this fool, to this clown, to this, whatever, when you ever want to call them. And it's not even necessary to get mad because it don't make sense because not everybody's the same and not everybody has the same intentions and opinions and ways and thoughts and actions. So you have to excuse stupid. Stupid has no place. They don't know. Stupid people just don't know no different. They're just dumb. See? So you have to leave the stupid people alone. And then you come to the next sentence, which is ignore ignorance. It's ignorant people. You just have to ignore them because they're never going to change. Never. There's some people that change and there's some people that will never change. So you have to get yourself to a point where you're dealing with yourself and the people you love. Everybody else becomes irrelevant. And you should only have, I don't like to resort too much to religion, but I'll make you an example. Jesus had 12 disciples. One of them was Judas that sold him out. So really he had 11 people that he can trust, right? So if you have 5 people you can trust and love, and those people haven't fucked you over in your life, those are the 5 people you should be around. Because then that's less worries and less people you have to cut off. When you get down to 5 people you love and trust, then that's good. If you can honestly say you love and trust 5 people and you who trust them with your life, you're doing good. But if it's more than that, it's not good because then you find yourself with too many people, more than your one hand to count on. Yeah. My older friends used to say, "All you need is six good people in your life to carry your coffin to the grave," and that was a good saying. But now nobody really carries you to the grave. They got those things on wheels and shit. So I still got to carry you to your grave. But you know what I mean. But that's always a volunteer thing. So that still don't make no sense to me. But right now in this day and age, I don't trust too many people. I can tell who I can trust and who I can't trust. Exactly. That's a good way to put it, Milk Tea. I like that. You ignore them because you want to conserve your energy, but your silence convinces them that they are right. So if they think because you're silent that they're right, then they'll leave you alone because they think that you gave up by staying silent. But you're staying silent because you want to conserve your energy, but they don't understand that. Yeah, exactly. I went from having a lot of friends. I had hundreds of friends. I had hundreds of people who, loved me and was pretty much around me all the time. When I was a DJ for 20 years, I had a huge following all over the world, pretty much, including here. And I wasn't world renowned known, obviously, not like that. But people knew who I was. And it was too much for me. I hated it. I hated being known and walking into a club and, oh yeah, what's up, Mara? I got tired of hearing that shit. I got tired of being that. That's why I don't really promote myself on here too much. I don't want to be popular. I don't want people to, I don't want 30, 40, 50, 100 people in my room. I don't want that. That's annoying. I don't need to be dealt with by a whole pile of people. Oh yeah. Hey, Lorraine, the pizza is, I got two slices left and Becca took one, so the last one's for you. And I got two potato wedges too if you want them. And I even give you some water to wash it down with, some real water. Yeah, sure. There it is. But yeah, that's how I want everybody to understand that you can't let people get to you. You gotta like do what's best for you. If you concentrate every day on yourself and not everybody else and what they think about you, then you'll be good. Yeah, the pizza is definitely in my belly. I had pizza, chicken wings, and potato wedges. And me and my nephew. My nephew didn't have wings. He wanted potato wedges and pizza. We had cheese pizza and we had sausage and bacon pizza. I had two slices of the bacon and sausage pizza. I gave him one and I saved one. And yeah, well, yeah, today is like my cheat day. Yeah, I mean, I always prefer peace. I not so much peace. You know what I prefer? I prefer to laugh every day and have fun. Peace is never going to be peace of mind. Yeah, I would say yes. I do prefer peace. Yes, but I don't really use that word too much because peace to me is like between me and myself and me and like my parents and things like that. But like I prefer to laugh every day. I prefer to be happy. I don't want to be negative. And if somebody's negative around me and makes me negative, then I don't want to be around that person. I just want to laugh all day. I want to have fun. And when I'm around my nephews, that's all we do is laugh. We have fun. We talk shit. We have a good time. And that's what I love the most. So when I'm with them, I have a ball. I have a great time. My parents are a little bit more serious, but my mom, she's more like the joking type. My dad is more like whatever. And my sister, I joke around with her. We laugh all the time now. So he said, "Can I have a message from the funny zodiac sign? I need to laugh." Well, I remember I had this deck right here. See, it's called Spiritual as Fuck. Who fucking needs some inspiration? I want to give you one of these cards, okay? And then I don't know where that other deck is. I gotta find it, to be honest. I think it's around here somewhere. I think it's here. I can't remember where I put it. But this one's funny, trust me. Oh, speaking of water, yeah, I'm gonna drink some good real water now anyway. Yeah. All right, back and let's see what we got for you. I don't know if I ever pulled you one of these cards. They're hilarious. Some of them are hilarious and some of them are serious. All right. Here we go. Okay, your card says, "Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love." That's cool. I like Georgia, so you'll get a pass. And the message says on the back, even if you've acted like a big old asshole, you still deserve to be around people who see the goodness in you and point it out. If they find you hard to love, they ain't your people. Extra credit is someone pointing out that you've acted like an asshole doesn't mean that they don't love you. Figure out if you're getting enough love or no love. You'll be way less of an asshole when you learn this. See that? Stay away from people who make you feel like you're hard to love. That's my motto. There you go. Milk tea, would you like a message? One of these? This deck is one of my favorites. It's funny as heck. I laugh. I always got a lot of. See, I mean, I shouldn't swear a lot, but I do. But yeah, it's not in a bad way. Like, just in a funny way. Milk tea, many milk tea one. All right. I like this one too. Okay. Prayer is dope as fuck. Whatever, Lorraine. Okay, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want, even if you're speaking into the void. At the very least, you hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong ass genie in the sky who magically grant you all your wishes. Prayer is dope as fuck. So keep praying for what you want, keep wishing for what you want, it's coming. I think you were saying not too long ago that you started to pray a little more often. I think that was you. You're welcome, Milk Tea. And that's true. Prayer is dope as fuck. Yeah. There you go. I told you, the more you pray, the more you'll get things. I keep telling people that every day. But some people don't believe in God and don't believe in Jesus and don't believe in prayer. They get brainwashed from society and the devil, so they don't want to do it. Or they think that prayer is like a waste of time. Even if you spend 30 seconds praying to God and acknowledging Him, it's not a problem. It's not going to take too much of your time. You know? Lorraine, you want one of these funny messages? Yeah, prayer works every day. I pray every day over a Bible when I go to sleep. Up in my bedroom, I have like a little altar I have up there with a Bible that I received when I was like 7 years old when I was in school. And I recently bring it out like a year ago. And every night before I go to bed, I used to pray in my bed, like sitting up on the side. Now I stand up and I pray over a Bible every night. And oh, there you go. Yeah, our bodies are electricity. That's why. See, it gave you as much battery you needed. Yeah, exactly. You pray for happiness and pray for things to work out. You don't pray for material things. Yeah, you're not supposed to be praying for things that you want. You should be praying for things that you need. But you can want a wish, whether you get it or not. God's gonna give it to you. But I pray for myself, my sister, my mom, my dog, my nephews, all of them, and I pray that I stay healthy. I pray for my family to stay healthy, but specific family members that are worthy to me, like worthy to be prayed for, in my eyes. And sometimes I'll pray for people on here that I love and care about, and want things to happen for them. But mainly, that's not it's not even my job. Sometimes I just want to pray to thank God for everything He's done for me, and that's what I do. I don't really ask Him for nothing. I just say, look, can you please just keep me healthy so I can help people, help my family. That's all I really want. That's the only thing. I never say, hey, bring me some money, bring me some work, do this and that. And I don't even say anything about my psychic life either. Sometimes I'll say, like, thank you, Jesus, for letting me help everybody, online. I'll mention it every now and again. I'll say, like, thanks for helping me help others. I can show people like they can trust me and things like that. Like, so I always thank Him more than I ask Him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it's true though. A lot of people don't pray to Mary though because they think Mary's, fake. But I have a picture of Mary and Jesus upstairs. I believe I actually pray to all three of them every day. But a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people. I also pray to Archangel Michael because I believe in Archangel Michael because he was in the Bible as well, and he was like the most powerful archangel. He was the one who fought the devil. He beat the shit out of the devil. He also beat the serpents that the devil sent to him. He also slayed them with the sword. You know, he was like, if you read the Bible, you'll know about those things, or if you learn about it, you'll learn about those things. A lot of people like, try to degrade the Bible and what it says, but everything in the Bible is pretty much happening and has happened. So a lot of things in there. Obviously, it's not all there, but it's a lot of things in there people mislead. And when you do this type of work, people always like, they always say that it's a demonic thing. Oh, that's the thing, um, some people say Jesus, some people say God. Now people are saying that Jesus' name was called Yahshua in Hebrew and all this crap, and people try and change everything all the time. And my thing is this: we all have different names, right? My real name is Mark. People call me Marky. People call me by my nickname. People call me bro. People call me what's up, my brethren, what's up, my boy. We all have, but we know who we're referring to. See what I'm saying? We all know who we're. God knows, like Jesus doesn't need you to say Jesus. God doesn't need you to say God. They know who you're talking to. You can say the Holy Spirit. You can say Lord Jesus Christ. You can say Christ. You can say my Savior. You can say Yeshua. You can say Jesus. You can say whatever you want, like Yahweh. You can say Allah, Buddha, whatever the fuck you want. You can say whatever, but they know you're talking to him. People know he knows you're talking to him. You don't have to address him by his real name. He knows who you're talking to because he knows that people are the devil's confusing you. That's the whole thing. See, people don't they have to understand. It's not about referring to us, him through a specific name, because we never gonna know the truth. But we do know one thing: we're talking to somebody, and he's listening, no matter what. You know? Yeah. See, you pray to Saint Jude. I speak says, you know, she doesn't want to deal with that. She doesn't want to say Jesus, and that's fine. It doesn't matter. You know. So why do we always say the devil? Why can't we call him something else? Why can't we call him asshole? Why can't he call him, a red piece of shit? People always refer to him as the devil. So see, the devil's already made you think that Jesus isn't Jesus, and you gotta call him something else. This is my point. See, people are so delusional that they don't understand it. That's how it works. You call the devil a demon, you call him Satan, right? But those are like, he's also got a few names too. You can sit here and do the whole thing over and over and over. It doesn't matter. They know who you're talking to. Demonic is another word. You see what I'm saying? But see, I've proved to you that that isn't true. Because if you say that but people say mediumship is demonic, right? Then it also is religious and Christian, because the demon is all the devil is also a spirit, right? He was also an angel before he got crushed down into earth by God himself, right? So people worship God, Jesus, whatever, and they're spirits. They're not human forms, right? So neither is the devil. The devil is not a human form. See, the spirit overrides the human form. And what do we become when we die? A spirit, right? So at the end of the day, how can anyone in their right mind say that mediumship and tapping into spirit is demonic? Yes, it is demonic if you talk to demons. Just like how like people are demonic and people are like, worshiping the devil. The reason you worship the devil is because you worship bad shit. So if you worship Jesus, Jesus is gonna send a medium like me to deal with people who are in spirit that are not demons. Because I'm not built to deal with demons. I'm built to deal with reality, with people that are handed to God. Obviously, I'm not gonna deal with none of that shit. Hell no. And I've never been in that situation where I feel like I'm talking to the devil, because I wouldn't, because I don't have that. I'm not in that category. But people say that because they're jealous and they can't do it. See, only certain people have a gift to do that type of stuff. Some people can see it, some people can do it, some people but everybody has a unique gift. And some people do it and some people can't. Exactly, I agree. Yeah, I know it's all crazy, but it's all bullshit because I've already proven that mediumship exists, and I already proven that it is real, and I've already proven that I'm not talking to no devil. So, and my dog's snoring in the background. If you hear all this noise, she's like super loud tonight. This damn dog, I tell you. I've been on here for half an hour, and she's already snoring out of her brains. Yeah, well, the thing is some people can get possessed because they allow themselves to get themselves into a place where, you know, the thing is people get to a really low point in life where they say to themselves, I can't, God it don't help me, so I'm gonna give myself to the devil. That's what they do. They sell their soul. And that's the reality of it all. And then when they finally, get to a point where they're so scared of the devil, they go back to Jesus again. They go back to God. It's happened many times. It's happening a lot lately. A lot of people that were possessed, they come out of reality and God saves them. But see, you're on a list. In my opinion, we're all on the list. Right, because drugs are man-made. Drugs are made by the devil. The devil. Did you ever hear the phrase, if you smoke crack, you're sucking the devil's dick? You ever heard that phrase? Right? That's the truth. That's what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? So that's exactly what it is. Because those things make you delusional. Those things ruin your life. Those things kill you. So because you do that, you're selling your soul and you're going to hell. Pretty much. Unless you repent and you get rid of that shit. Well, the thing is, I'm the type of person, I'm the wrongest person to talk about clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, because I don't care about clear, right? I tell people that all the time. These words that psychics use and people define, it's all bullshit. It's just another name for I can see, smell, taste, and hear. That's all clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, clear this, clear that. Fuck clear and all that bullshit. Just say what it really is in real life. It's our five senses. That's what it is. That's what clairvoyance is. That's what clairaudience is. That's what all that crap is in a nutshell. See, a lot of psychic people use these words and it's not even meaning nothing. It's just another word for another thing that we already know is true. See, people just live in this stupid like reality where they need a word to define something that already exists. They make it sound like a lot of psychics say, I'm a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, a clairsentient. I do this, I do that, and. You'll never hear me say none of that dumb shit. When people say, I just say, yeah, I'm a psychic medium. That's it. I don't say I can see, smell. I'm a clairvoyant. I'm clear this. I'm clear that. You'll never hear me say that. I don't use those words. It's just like a soulmate, a twin flame. That's just another word for a partner, a person that likes you. That's all that word is. It's no other. It's all bullshit. It's all like what these morons want you to believe. They just want names to fill up their resume. That's all it is. And that's why those people rob you. The ones that have all those things in their profiles are all robbing you from believing the truth. They're convincing themselves that they're all these big words. Think about that for a minute. Well, that's the thing. The reason why you saw that is because you weren't believing in Jesus. You weren't believing in a higher power. See, so the devil is like, I have to take over. I gotta I gotta take over. I gotta make sure I take this one. She's weak. I'm gonna take her ass. I'm gonna make sure I deal with her. I'm gonna make sure I get her. I'm gonna make sure that, she's mine. See, and then if you don't get away from that, then you're fucked. It's that simple. See, people tell me the stories that you tell me, but I've never encountered that because my faith has always been in God. So the devil will never get me. I have that mentality that you're never ever gonna get me. Well, like I said, everybody has their own. Hey, Nina, how are you, sweetie? Everybody has their own ways to believe. I've always said on here, you don't have to believe what I believe. You don't have to say what I have to say. You don't have to do what I have to do. At one point in time, I always wear my chain, right? This one here with the cross. I had somebody tell me, if you believe in Jesus, you wouldn't be wearing that because that shows a sign of his pain. That shows a sign of his suffering. And I said, well, that's why we wear it, to remind us what he did for us, stupid. And that person never came back in my room ever again because they thought they were trying to teach me something. That's why that cross is there. It's a symbol of him because that's before he died for us, for our sins, right? That's the fucking deal. That's what it is. You're not promoting his suffering. You're promoting what he did for you. He's the reason why we can run around and do what we have to do. But we have to come before him eventually. You see, and even in the Bible, it says that he resurrected other people that he wanted back in the world. So that leads back to mediumship. So he went back and made a spirit back into a person back into spirit, or a person's spirit exists in life. So when people say, oh, mediumship is this and mediumship is that, you're fucking wrong because you're not even reading the Bible. And if mediumship was wrong, then how the fuck you worshiping somebody that's a spirit? I see these idiots on TikTok saying that shit, and I want to say something, but I'm like, you know what, Mark? You're going to be arguing with the wall, so don't worry about it. Sometimes I feel like saying, come to Mark and Mark's Terror. I'll fucking school your ass. Come in. I'll show you. So I'll tap into your grandma or your mom or whoever you believe in that's not a demon, and I'll tap into him, and then how about that? You'll believe it then? You'll say it's demonic still? Because then you'll be calling your mom or your dad a demon then. See what I'm saying? People just don't know what they're saying. They're just working for the devil and they want to convince you. Well, that's all that matters, Lorraine, is that you created an image of God for you. Everybody wants to see God in the way they want to. Let me tell you something. White people think God is white. Black people think God is black. Portuguese people think God is Portuguese. But what does the Bible say? Jesus is the King of Jews. He's Jewish, right? He was born in Jerusalem. So if the Jews are the real religion, then why is there Catholics? Why is there atheists? Why is there demonic behavior? Why is there this religion, this religion, Buddha, this? So if a lot of people believe in Jesus, then why aren't everybody a Jew? Why isn't everybody Jewish? That's my question. Why isn't everybody Jewish? It doesn't say in the Bible, as far as I know, that, God's otherwise, or Jesus is otherwise, I mean. See, people are so delusional and so confused that they don't even understand that what they're doing is wrong and what they're saying is wrong and what they're going against everything that's what's being said. But how do we honestly know where he was born? Because it happened how many years ago? So we're always going to be corrupted. Every generation is corrupted to believe what they want you to believe. But like I always say, you just have to believe that there's a God. There's somebody who died for your sins. There's somebody who helped you, somebody out there. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how you perceive him or what you think he looks like or who he is. If you believe in someone, that's all that matters. And that's the facts. Doesn't matter. You see, I was born and raised as a Catholic, not by choice. My parents were, and I made me a Catholic. So when I reached like 18 years old, I never went to church no more. And I was an altar boy for 8 years. You know? And now I don't go to church no more because I believe the church is corrupt, especially Catholic religion. They change the words, they change the prayers, they change the way the church is. The church has changed so much. How can you change something that wasn't, you know, the right way in the beginning? And if you go to church every Sunday and the Bible's the same, then why are you changing the way the church is? Don't make no sense. So I figured it out. As I got older, I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to church no more. I'm just going to believe in God, believe in Jesus, believe in Mary. I'm going to believe in the things I feel is right. And that's it. And now I've given my life, not now, but I have given my life to God for years now. And I leave everything in his hands. And that's all that matters. I don't care what anybody else thinks. You know? It's just a confusion for people. All you got to do is believe, really. Just believe there's somebody out there. You can portray him whatever you want. He knows who you're talking to. The devil was an angel, see, so that's not true either. So, the devil goes to church too. Because God accepts everyone into the church, even the devil himself. But he will banish them out. You can come in there, but he'll banish you out. He'll make you feel uncomfortable, and you won't want to come back no more. Because the devil has no shame. Well, I believe hell is definitely true, and I believe that heaven is not for everybody. I believe you have a choice. I believe not everybody's really sacred to go to heaven. See, I don't believe in too many of those things, but I believe this, that when you die, your spirit is there. And God says to you, look, what do you want to do? Like, because you're not worthy to go to heaven. You were fucking hoes. You killed somebody. You were a drug addict. So you're not really worthy to come to heaven. I'm sorry. But I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself on earth as a spirit. So I want you to go back to earth, and help your mom, your dad, or help people, in spirit, nudge them in the right way, try and make shit happen for them. And that's your job. You can just meddle around, just float all over the place and be whatever you want in earth. Be a spirit, mingle with your other spirit friends. But you're not worthy to come up here where I am. And that's the fact of life. That's what I honestly believe. You don't go to heaven or you go to hell. Some people do go to hell because they're already with the devil, so they're gonna go with him. But I think that God makes that choice for us on Judgment Day. Because I see, when I do mediumship, I see these spirits in a human form at these places. So they show me things. They're not a floating spirit like this. They're still the same image. And they look different every time I see them, like how we look different in our daily life. So they show me what they look like, but they're really not that spirit. They're showing me their human form. because they're a powerful enough spirit to show me what they look like or what they used to look like. See, the people, but people have been worshiping the devil since the day of time. It's always been like that. It's not just been now; it's forever. The devil's been around just as long as God, just as long as Jesus. A lot of people worship the devil now more than ever. Yes, because it's finally people are finally coming out of the closet. See, gay people are all out there LGBTQ, right? They wanted to be known, so they made themselves known. All this Black Lives Matter stuff, they wanted to be known, they put themselves out there to be known. Now it's and then the devil is also like, look at the Grammy Awards, that idiot Sam, whatever his name is, Sam Smith, whatever the fuck his name is. That idiot. He did the demonic fucking ritual during the thing. You know, it's all open. And it doesn't matter. Like you don't have to look at it, but it's his preference to worship the devil. So be it. Fucking do it. Who cares? I'm not gonna watch that shit. I don't watch that shit anyway. But when I saw the clips of it, it's all over the internet. You see what I'm saying? So people are gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna worship who they want. It doesn't matter. It's just like when you pick a team. Some people like Boston, some people like Chicago, some people like Florida, some people like this. Who fucking cares? Like you can't all support the same team. Just like the devil and God. People are gonna support devil, people are gonna support the God, but God. And then some people switch. It all depends. I don't really care who you love and who you don't love and who you support and who you don't support. It's just, it's no right or wrong way. It's just if you go against God, then pretty much you're gonna lose in the end. You really are. And that's the truth. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I don't really have visions of those things because I'm the type of person I don't really believe that I have the. I don't see things like that. See, everybody's different, so I don't really have those visions. I have more of like a movie images all in my brain of what people show me, of what spirit wants to show me. I don't believe I don't believe anybody's worthy to see Jesus or God in their dreams or in their visions. I don't think anybody's worthy of that, but some people see it because they have to be proven to believe. I don't have to see none of that stuff because I already believe it. You see what I'm saying? So if you already believe as much as I do, you already know there's a heaven. You already know there's a hell. You already know how it works. So there's no reason for God to prove to me because he knows I'm already on his team. So whereas people that don't know that, they get shown that, so they understand that that's real. That's what I believe. But people can come in here and say, "Oh, Mark, yeah, not right, okay." I'm not telling you you're wrong. You know. Yeah, I mean, Mary appeared to those kids in Portugal that time, years ago, and that all went down too. Jesus does appear to people, yes, because those people need him to appear. I don't need him to appear to me because I already know he exists. When I was in church sometimes, and I was an altar boy, there's many times where I looked at his statue and I felt like he was looking at me. Like I felt like, what the heck, he's looking at me. Like, he's really looking at me. Like I have him, he's on my side. He knows I'm here. So like those are the only things that freaked me out when I was in church sometimes. I felt like he was always looking at me. But I believe in him every day. So I see him in my, on my Bible. I see him on my pictures. I have him everywhere. So it doesn't, to me, like there's certain people that need to see him, and there's certain people that want to see him, but I don't have to see him because I already know that he's real. It's a difference. People have different ways and different things. It's just the way it is. Because he's given me the gift of mediumship and he's allowed me to use it in a good way, in a a humble way, in a way to help others, he doesn't have to appear to me because what he's given me has already shown me that he's real. Because who else would be giving me that power? Nobody. It's got to be him. Yeah, my mom worships Mary a lot. I have a picture up here. I have a picture right above me over here with Mary on it. I have two pictures of Mary in here. I have pictures of Jesus. I have my cross hanging above me. I have my cross around my neck. I can't say that I'm super religious, but I super believe in God and I super believe in Jesus and Mary and Archangel Michael. Those are the main people I worship and trust to help me. All right, Lorraine, your message is well, you have time. Put it that way. If you want my advice, believe in God. That's all. And you can portray him as whatever you want. That's it. That's my suggestion, is to believe in God. You don't have to believe in Jesus. You don't have to believe in nothing. You can believe in just Mary and just pray to her. It's fine. It's still the mother of Jesus, and that's all that matters. So it's up to you to believe what you want. It's no big deal. They always know who you're talking to. All right, your card is the secret to being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. This card is a long message, so pay attention. Learning to shut the fuck up is a life-changing skill. There's a time and place to express your feelings, but that's usually after you've taken some deep breaths, maybe like a million of them. Once you figured out what the difference is between your shit and their shit and just shit that happened, not every emotion deserves an action. Sometimes you just gotta feel shit, take note, and let it move through you. If you're speaking when agitated or afraid, usually you're taking your shit out on others. Harming someone else will never make you feel better. It just fucking won't. These cards fucking kill me. The secret of being a good human is learning not to take your shit out on others. You're welcome. A lot of people tell me that they don't believe in any of those religious things and stuff like that, but I don't really mind. I know a lot of my friends. There's a lady that I know, and she told me that she doesn't believe in God. She just believes in fairies and angels and things like that, and that's who gives her her power. And I said, okay, well, if that's what you believe in, that's fine. Everybody's gonna believe in what they want. That's cool. I used to judge people who said that they didn't think God was real or Jesus is a joke. Or when people say that to me, I don't really get mad. It doesn't faze me because what works for me is not going to work for you sometimes. Whatever works for you works for you. I know a psychic friend of mine and she worships Archangel Michael, and that's who she talks to every day. instead of God, instead of Jesus, instead of Mary, or everybody has their own belief, but it all boils down to one person is the person who made those people you worship. And they're gonna say, okay, well, obviously you don't want to worship me. You can worship the people I made. That's fine. And that's why I always stress to a lot of people that, if you have a mother, father, sister, brother, friend, auntie, uncle, granny, grandpa, whoever in spirit, even a pet, you can talk to them because they're already in that realm, the same realm that God's in, the same realm that Jesus is in. They're in the spirit realm. So just like we're here on earth as humans, they're there in spirit in that world. Whether some people believe that's what happens, that's up to them. At the end of the day, I tried to explain this a million times to people, but everybody has their own opinions, their own thoughts, and who is to say I'm right? Right? This is just my belief. So if you don't believe what I believe in, that's okay. I'm not going to condemn anybody who believes in whatever they want. It is what it is. You want to be that way, you be that way. And then today's world is I identify as a fucking cat. That's what people want to do now. Everybody wants their own identity, their own uniqueness. People want to identify as this. People are this gender, this pronoun, all this bullshit that's going on in the world. It's a fucking joke. It really is. People are just can't be just who they really are. They want to be something that they're not. And that's how the world's always been. People are always wanting to be something they're not. It's just like a rapper who raps gangster shit but never been in the hood. It's just the way it is. People are always going to be who they're really not. And that's up to them. People can be whatever they want. I'm not here telling nobody you have to be this and you have to be that. I really don't give a shit what you do with your life. Just don't put it on me and don't come around me and talk your shit. I really don't care. I believe it and I believe it. Don't tell me what to do and don't tell me what to believe in. I believe in what I believe in. I'm not going to tell you anything what you should do and what you should not do. I'll give you advice if you want it, if you ask for it. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. And even my friend that doesn't believe in God, I treat her the same I treat everybody else. I don't care. You can tell me right now that you're a devil worshiper. I'll be like, okay, good for you. Not my problem. I don't do that shit. The other one that has to come before God, not me. He already knows where I'm going. So good. It's that simple. Simple life is the best life. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, I believe in peace and love too. I believe in a lot of things, a lot more than I ever have, to be honest. But one thing I believe in is I don't have to prove myself to nobody. That's what I believe. I ain't got to prove myself to nobody. I know what's right for me, and that's what that matters. I'm going to walk up those steps in a few minutes, and I'm going to go to sleep with nothing on my conscience, and that's the best feeling in the world. If I were to walk up those steps and say, I just corrupted everybody, I lied to everybody online, I did this, I did that, I say one thing, I'm another, that will bother me, obviously. I'm going to go to sleep with shit on my mind that's unnecessary. Going to sleep with no conscience is the best conscience. But not everybody can sit here and tell me that they're going to go to sleep with no conscience, with nothing on their conscience. It's not my problem. I did my hour. I said I was gonna come on for an hour. I haven't seen too many people on here, so I'm gonna head out. I guess everybody's getting jiggy tonight. They don't want to see me tonight. Alrighty. I'm gonna get out of here. If nobody needs me, if anybody wants a message, let me know now. If you need me, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go and go sleep. And the hour goes forward today. Remember, everybody, the hour goes forward. So really, right now it's 1:30 in the morning instead of 12:30 in the morning. So that means I gotta get my ass to sleep. Because I'm gonna lose an hour's sleep tonight. So I'm gonna get my ass in my bed now. Alrighty, I'll see you guys next time. Take care and enjoy your Sunday tomorrow.